Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to J. Leslie Rollins Stadium right here on the lovely but very cold campus of Buena Vista University. Like I said, it's a cold, blistery day for our big homecoming game. Today, for the big homecoming game, Buena Vista will be taking on the Upper Iowa Peacocks, which we played them 2 years ago, as you remember, in the homecoming game. So we're here, the band's playing. Scott, kind of what's a game plan for Upper Iowa and Buena Vista to win this game today?
Well, Eric, Upper Iowa comes in this ball game with a very potent offense. They have the league's #1 rated passer and Jason Boyson, and he's only a sophomore. And they also have the league's #1 rusher and Darnell Avery, a junior out of San Jose, California. Now, Upper Iowa comes in the game with a 3-1 record in the Iowa Conference, and Buena Vista comes in with a 2-3 record. So I think the real key to this game is how well BV's defense will contain Upper Iowa's offense.
That's exactly right, Scott. As you hear, the crowd's going crazy, the band's playing, the fight song behind us. Everybody's really pumped up for this game. They've come with their blankets, their coats, their stocking caps, whatever. They're getting prepared. They want to win. Buena Vista wants to win. Coach Kevin Twait really wants to win. He's, like he said, homecoming week's great, but everything revolves around the game, if we win or not. And he would rather have it even colder and rainier because, like you said, that potent offense of Upper Iowa, they like to spread that field. And with Josh Bozens, their quarterback, they really like to throw the ball around. So you stay tuned. We'll be coming right back for the action of the game.
Hey, you don't need that.
Why design the world's newest chips?
When you could be flipping the world's oldest burgers. Hey, wait a minute. This is math. Geometry, algebra.
No pocket protectors here.
But you're cruising without math. Yeah, right. Take a good look.
That's math staring back at you.
It's not a problem, man. It's an answer. Call NACME. We'll tell you what you need to do.
What's the secret behind the great taste of a Blimpie sub? Well, the secret is there are no secrets. It's a real sub made with real quality ingredients. Fresh baked bread cut down the middle, just like it's supposed to be, and filled with choice ham, roast beef, or turkey. The same goes for the cheese. It's real dairy cheese, and of course, we use nothing but fresh produce. That's a Blimpie sub. It's that simple. The real mystery is why anyone would eat anything else. Blimpie. It's a beautiful thing.
To have a dream, but never the chance to achieve it. That is perhaps the greatest tragedy in life. The United Negro College Fund exists to bring the dreams of thousands of young people within reach. Hands that yearn to touch lives. We train to heal, to teach, to bless. We encourage souls that hear music to write symphonies and sing anthems. And to those once bound by poverty, we present a wealth of possibilities. When you support the United Negro College Fund, you give more than money. You give dreams that may have died the power to live.
Support the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
For the great taste of fresh pizza, call Pizza Hut. Right now, you can order a special pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust pizza. Get a 1 large topping stuffed crust pizza for only $10.99. Make sure you also try the new tasty buffalo wings. You get 12 buffalo wings for only $4. Don't forget the lunch and dinner buffet and the scrumptious salad bar. At Pizza Hut, your pizza is right or it's free, guaranteed. You'll love the stuff we're made of at Pizza Hut.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buena Vista football right here on the beautiful, like I said once before, very, very cold campus in Storm Lake, Iowa. As the starting lineups are getting prepared to be read off here. Scott, like we said, some of the keys of the game was that potent Upper Iowa offense, and how's the defense for Buena Vista look?
The defense is kind of banged up right now. Eric. We have Jason Fueller is.
That's right. He's out with a broken leg.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I believe the defense looks pretty good. But like you're getting to before I really interrupted, the offense is what's really banged up for Buena Vista.
That's right. We have injuries to 4 offensive linemen, and Mark Holkstra is injured. Mike Richardson's also injured. Jared Schoen is expected to play some today, from what I'm told, and Eric Waldstein is listed as maybe. So it's kind of going to be a glued together offensive line. That's going to be one of the things to watch, see if they can gel. But
that's exactly right. Coach Twait said there are just a bunch of freshmen out there, but he thinks they're going to try real hard to come together and protect Troy Stoddard, which he'll be the key to the victory for Buena Vista, because if he can stay in the pocket just that little extra time, even though they're freshmen out there, it'll add all the help to the offense, which they'll really need. So like we're staying here getting ready for the start of the game. The teams are huddling up. As there you see the Beavers in their huddle getting pumped up. They're ready to play this game. They're really looking forward to, as we should mention, the all-blue uniform for Buena Vista. A little player idea there, Scott. They wanted to come out with something different for homecoming, and they wanted to go with the all-blue. So Buena Vista will get ready to kick it here. So we'll run down the starting defense for Buena Vista and the starting offense for Upper Iowa. For Upper Iowa, the offense will be tight end at number 80, Sean Wilson. Left tackle, 72, Bill Bunn. Left guard, 70, Ryan West. Centers, James Rarick. Casey Van Tuyl will be the other guard. Chad Throoms, tackle. Todd Pierce is a split end. A flankers, Devon English. Split line is Vaughn Blythe. Wide receivers, Darren Moore. Quarterback, Jason Boysen. And kicker, Corey Winth. What's the defense look like for Buena Vista?
all right, Eric, the defense for Buena Vista looks like this. At defensive end, number 58, Jason Hill. The nose guard is number 97, Joseph Blanson. Other defensive end, excuse me.
Reading the wrong one there, Scott.
Yeah, Jason Giesel, big defensive end for Buena Vista. And defensive tackle, it's either Jared Gorgeous or Paul Schroeder. Defensive tackle, Matt Nagg. Defensive end, Matt Sauer. Linebacker, Jamie Schofield. Other linebacker, Nick Grant. Nose guard is Andrew Schwint. Cornerback, Steve Dick. And free safety is Mark Sievers. Cornerback is Ryan Rowe. Strong safety, number 25, Jason Fick. And the punter is Pat Hopefrey.
As there you saw, the kickoff, Upper Iowa started out at about their 27-yard line. So here comes that Buena Vista defense you're talking about, Scott. They've been playing real solid with going with a little change up here, a 4-3 defensive. They're usually a 52 defense, but with this potent offense, as there you see it, Jason Fick stringing him out and getting the tackle.
That is the first carry by the dangerous running back Darnell Avery.
Yep.
Number 28 for Upper Iowa.
You're exactly right.
And Eric, it's kind of unusual to find a team that's got a number one rusher and a number one passer, but this team does, and there'll be a real key to see if Buena Vista can shut that down today. If they do, they've done a really good job.
As there's another run, a little dive up the middle for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards in that play. Tackled by Jamie Schofield, the middle linebacker there. Had a big game against Luther, came up with some very key hits. And against Wartburg, which was their last game, the Coach Twait said they just all around got outplayed. Still the defense played some good downs in there. Defense been a real key for Buena Vista so far this year. There you see pass coming. Flag on the play as a nice run by the quarterback there, Vaughn.
Jason Boysons.
Holding against Upper Iowa is the call. So that'll move them back, and that plays null and void.
And that negates a good run by Boyson.
As you mentioned, Matt Naig, 78, back in there in the starting lineup for Buena Vista. He was out a couple weeks with a little hurt hamstring, I believe. So it's good to see him back in there. We needed his leadership. Jason Fick also was out a couple weeks with a pulled groin, but now he's right back out there, and you really need his spirit. Jason Boysen back to pass. Matt Sauer. Interception by Steve Dick, and he's going. Tackled at about Buena Vista's, Upper Iowa's about 40 or 39-yard line there.
And it looked like Jason Boysen just threw that for grabs.
Yeah, he did.
And that's what we talked about. Big play defense. That's the key.
That's exactly right.
Right off the bat, Buena Vista's got the ball.
Steve Dix was able to get right. I mean, it almost looked like Jason Besant threw right to him.
Yep.
It was like, hello.
And Steve Dick was just playing center field, just waiting for that one.
So now Buena Vista's offense takes over. As you see, Brian Hart with a little run. Oh, no, excuse me.
Chad Hissler.
Chad Hissler's. So here comes the play. In by Ryan Grubb. Buena Vista, like I said, hopefully the all blue comes true for the Beavers today. As you see Donnie Walls and Craig. As it looks like it's to Donnie. Troy looking that direction. Oh, just out of the hands of Ryan Grubb. Had it right in the chest, but couldn't hold on to it. You need to catch those, Scott, if they want to hope to win this game.
Yep, that was a catchable ball.
So now it'll be 3rd down and 9 for Buena Vista as Kyle Pellett and Eric Waldstein check in. Craig Williams checking out. This is what happened against Warburg. A lot of offensive drives stalled for Buena Vista, and they can't allow that to happen against a very good Upper Iowa team. As it's a pass. Ooh, and that's big sack for Upper Iowa Peacocks. Not sure who got that in there. A whole swarm of baby blue was in there. And there shows the
pass potential.
Yeah, the offensive line. All the young guys like Matt Kincaid's in there. He's only a freshman. So is everybody except Chris Rochlow is the only lone senior out there, lone starter out there today on that offensive line. So it's 4th down and 14. They're going to go for it. It's Buena Vista. Kevin Twait sending in the play here.
And we have a
officials timeout, looks like.
Delay of game against Buena Vista will be a 5-yard penalty.
Maybe they're going to just take that delay of game and punt it. Try to pin them deep, Eric. I think that's what Coach Twait is thinking here. Yeah, here comes
Pat Hograve. The all-conference punter, leading the conference in punting this year. Is Pat Hograve. Very good All-American last year, very good punter. He'll probably just do a little squib punt, try to pin Upper Iowa down behind like their 10-yard line.
Vaughn Blythe for Upper Iowa standing on his 11-yard line.
And also going back now is John Quandle from my hometown. Nice save by Mark Sievers, I do believe. Brian Monhan, excuse me. Got in there, number 39. No, it was Mark Sievers.
Mark Sievers.
239's on the.
Good hustle.
That was great hustle.
And Upper Iowa's going to have to start on their 1-yard line.
Excellent play for Buena Vista. The special teams coming up big.
So that delay of game penalty pays off right away.
So now the defense says, here it is, on instant replay. Mark,
hustle.
nice dive. Great hustle by Mark Sievers, and down is Buena Vista. Nice job by our studio workers there. First game we're going to go with the instant replay, Scott. Hopefully it'll give you people at home a little better view of the game and more insight.
Touchback!
Oh, now they changed it.
Changing their mind.
And
big play.
Can we see that? Is there any way we can see that replay again?
I don't know. Not sure. It really looked like he was in there.
I thought he got the ball in time from where I'm at.
So did I, Scott.
But it's kind of unusual for the refs to
we'll
change
see it here again.
Okay, here, let's watch it.
The ball. Oh, I have to say
his feet. He was up in the air when he touched the ball. The ball did not land in the end zone.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I'm sorry, but that's not a touchback.
Oh,
man, there you go. Big stuff.
Big stuff there by 77. Mark Smith, freshman defensive end, and also Jamie Schofield coming up big from his linebacker position again for about a 2-yard loss there for Buena Vista.
And it looks like the BV defense is really fired up for this task.
So now, Upper Iowa, this will be 2nd and 11. Upper Iowa with a little fake run. Pass off to number 3. Good yardage on that. It could be a first down yardage. Could gain 11 there. Nice little dump pass there by Jason, excuse me. Jason Bosens. It's a nice little play for Upper Iowa, and that will be a first down.
On the 33-yard line.
It was almost a little half screen pass there. As we said, they like to spread it with three wideouts, the lone I-back for Upper Iowa. Pass once again. Jason Giesel just not fast enough to get in there. Gave him a little shot right there at the end, though, Scott. If I was Jason Bosen, I really wouldn't want to mess with Jason Giesel myself.
No, I would. It's no wonder he got rid of that football. Yeah.
He saw the fierce eyes of 65 come at him. As on the sideline there, number 33, Matt Sauer, looks a little banged up at the other defensive end. That's why Mark Smith's in there.
And
as he falls, hands off right as he falls. Loss of about a yard. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, though.
Avery got back to the line of scrimmage, but that was a broken up play.
Yep.
As it looked like Boyson.
He tripped or slipped.
One of his linemen stepped on his foot, I think, and he came out from the center.
So a little costly mistake there for Upper Iowa. It's 3rd and 10 now. Buena Vista staying in the 4-3 defense with Jamie Schofield as middle linebacker, Nick Grant outside, and same with Jason Fick outside linebacker, and then the 4 down linemen.
2 receivers split
back to pass once again. Oh, just off the fingertips of number 84. I'm not sure who that was for Upper Iowa. There is no 84 on the list there, so can't help you out. So Upper Iowa will punt it away to Don Walls, the speedster for for Buena Vista, excuse me. Donnie comes up, takes it on the run, falls to about his 47-yard line, so that's where the Buena Vista offense will take over. So now Troy Stoddard brings out his Beaver offense. Hopefully they can get something going a little faster than last time there, Scott.
Yeah, last time would have been an ideal time for a score right after a turnover, but
as you've seen the punt again here.
They pinned him deep, Eric. As we look at the replay.
Chad Wood just getting back to the line of scrimmage. trying to run hard is Chad Wood. Coach Trait's been really impressed with Chad Wood. He's come on really strong here at the end of the year and running hard every game. As Brian Hart's been in there both times now, Chad Histler hasn't seen action yet in the game. As you know, Chad Histler and Brian Hart were splitting time the last couple of games. Ooh.
And
not sure if they're drawn offside there.
Upper Iowa was coming on the blitz, but
Yep. Matt Kincaid sat up in his stance, so
yeah.
and that's what it'll be. 51 Matt Kincaid offsides. Drew Upper Iowa off. So that'll move him back 5 yards now as Craig Williams comes into the game. A lot of running so far in the game, Scott. Haven't seen that throwing game, the passing game.
Yeah, the one pass we did see, one of the few passes we have seen is picked off. So Upper Iowa's stunning on their defensive line a little bit.
Little draw play right up the middle with Brian Hart. Gain of about 7 yards there for Brian Hart. Nice little drop play there.
I like that play call on 2nd down and 16, Eric. I think that's a good.
Yep.
I think that's a good play call. You don't want. You're not looking for all the yardage on the one play, but
you're exactly right.
And there's a pretty good hole there by the offensive line, as you can see.
That was a nice play by those freshmen out there. It's Troy Stoddard. Oh, looked like Upper Iowa was in the neutral zone there.
Flags down in the play. This time I think Upper Iowa jumped a little early.
I think they're going to get the call this time. And that's what we have. Offsides, Upper Iowa. Peacocks are, like you said, they're stunting out there on their defense, moving around.
It almost seems like they know what the snap count's going to be because...
Yeah, they're really trying to time that just perfectly getting in there. And sometimes that'll cause a lot of penalties, but sometimes it'll also cause a lot of sacks if you get in there.
I think part of the reason why they might be trying to stun is to maybe Buena Vista's freshman, young offensive line,
draw 'em
not
offside.
much experience, trying to mix it up a little bit. Full house backfield for PV.
You got the Bulls offense here, trying to get that first down. Looks like they got it. The ref got a little banged up also.
First down, Buena Vista. The Upper Iowa 40-yard line. First and 10.
As the referee's down there, it looked like he got a little shoved there by the players. As if you can see him on your screen there, he's covered by a couple Upper Iowa players. He looks like he's getting a little better though. As there you see the spiritual leaders for Buena Vista, the cheerleaders, trying to pump this homecoming crowd up. Looks like a nice crowd on the cold day here, Scott.
Yeah, it does. Just it's a pretty good sized crowd on hand. We're just underway. 8:12 to go in the first quarter. So far, nobody's got on the board.
You can. Hopefully our cameras maybe can kid it sometime in the day. We got a little tailgating party going over
nice size
on the
crowd.
Upper Iowa side. Real nice sized crowd over there grilling out for the homecoming festivities. We've had some fun-filled homecoming festivities, haven't we, Scott?
That's right, all week long.
A lot of games, a lot of fun. You got the big trivia-thon. Do you know how your floor did?
I don't think we fared too well on that.
Not too well?
No.
I have to say, I was pretty impressed with my floor. We got second place on the trivia-thon. But I don't think we did too well in the floor competition overall. I think we probably got last. So we resume back to action. Brian Hart, another little draw. No running room whatsoever on that first down, though. Upper Iowa read that all the way. Once again, don't mean to harp on it, but Blackstone held that great. I mean, you might say with this offensive line, not really sure the exact angles to take and all that, Scott.
Yeah, well, they're getting on-the-job experience right now.
Yep, that's exactly right. Some of them probably would have rather have done it in another game besides the homecoming game here.
Stoddard throwing left.
Throw to Brian Hart, incomplete. So it'll be
and Eric, I think you're going to see a lot of those rollout passes by Troy Stoddard because of that. He's probably not going to have as much time to stay in the pocket as he would like. So I think that's part of the reason why you're seeing a lot of these rollouts by Troy Stoddard.
You're exactly right, Scott. And I'm sure it's kind of frightening to Troy if they're not holding their blocks, as long as he's used to those guys coming after him. He wants to take off because he is a good runner. He's a good running quarterback. As once again you see two linebackers moving back off the offensive line. Now one comes back online. They go for a pass. Going for Donnie Walls. Left in the air. Interception for Upper Iowa.
Number 9, E.J. Smith, the cornerback, picks it off and runs it back to the 23-yard line for the Peacocks.
That's not what you want to see if you're a Buena Vista fan.
Now, Troy just kind of hung that one out there a little bit longer than he would have liked to, and there's double coverage on Donnie Walls.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure where else he could go to.
Both guys went up for it at the same time. And
actually had triple coverage on that, if you notice.
E.J. Smith just had perfect position on that play.
Perfect.
Yes. That's pretty nice looking at those replays.
Yeah, real nice defensive play, though, by Upper. Once again, nowhere to go.
4 or 5 BV blue shirts just swarm.
All over Avery there. They're not fooled by him. They're almost targeting on him, it seems like. There's a nice picture.
They're keying on the number 1 running back in the Iowa Conference, Darnell Avery, and he's probably got negative yardage so far, I'd say.
A little interesting thing there, one of the leading rushers in Division I's Darnell Autry for Northwestern.
Yeah.
Just had to throw that in there. That's Darnell Avery for Upper Iowa.
Darnell comes all the way from San Jose, California.
That's a long drive, I'm sure, for the holidays. A rollout.
Plenty of time.
Oh, just too high up in the air.
Boys have the 10 free complete. Third down and 11.
Wow.
So third down for 11. Sean Wilson just couldn't get to it.
Jason Boyson had plenty of time to throw that ball. And he had a couple guys. He had some guys open too. He just missed.
As there you see the defensive coordinator, Coach John Ward. He has to be pretty proud of his defense so far. They really stuck in there and stopped this offense of Upper Iowa.
And that was a big key, I thought, coming into the game.
As once again going for the pass. Caught. Oh, and just hammered. Nice hit there by Mark Sievers.
Mark Sievers just put a big-time hit.
As we'll see this coming up again.
Watch this.
Oh, you can feel it at home.
Oh, you could hear it from up here.
Boom, right there. Just couldn't hold on. Head jerked back.
And you can tell the next time that receiver comes down the middle, he's going to be hearing footsteps.
Yep.
And they're going to be Mark Sievers' footsteps.
As Jason Ficken, just almost in there. Fair catch called by Don Walls. So Buena Vista taking over at their own 45-yard line. 5:59 left here in the first quarter. We're going to throw it to a little PSA break right now. We'll come right back for some more.
A fresh pizza called Pizza Hut. Right now you can order a special pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust pizza. Get a 1 large topping stuffed crust pizza for only $10.99. Make sure you also try the new tasty buffalo wings. You get 12 buffalo wings for only $4. Don't forget the lunch and dinner buffet and the scrumptious salad bar. At Pizza Hut, your pizza is right or it's free, guaranteed. You'll love the stuff we're made of at Pizza Hut.
Okay, back to action here. Buena Vista coming in 2nd and 6 now, and ball on their own 49-yard line. 2 wide outs, 2 back set. Chad Hisser getting his first run. The speedster Cutting it out for about a gain of 8 yards there for number 41, Chad Hissler. Real nice run there around the right side for.
It looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Nope. They set it back there. Gain of only about 6 or 8, it looks like. Officials timeout.
They're going to bring out the sticks and measure.
Yep.
Watch this run.
If we can see it right around the right side there. Nice little lead block. Look like he may come up a little bit short. If we can get, yeah, there we go. Nice camera work there. First down, just by about the nose of the football.
And my team just took second place in the homecoming festivities, Eric.
Yeah, sorry for the talk. We're listening here to see who won the flow competition. The Hershey's, if you guys are out there, I thought it was team number 2. They came in 3rd. And team 11, congratulations, guys. You won it. Flag on the play. Not sure. Probably will be a holding call there against Buena Vista. Usually when you're down there.
That's usually in the territory of the holding call.
So we'll see. And we made a mistake. It was also DJ Hawkins is also a starter. Never mentioned his name. Him and Chris Rossler are about the only 2 starters.
Is Jared Schoen's expected to play too, though, somewhat? He's.
Yes, yeah, he is. After he had a little.
Yeah, Jared Schoen's in there right now. Number 67.
Yeah, he is. It's good to see. Also, Mike Richards has stepped in. They weren't sure. He's got to be in a little pain. He tore his ACL, Scott, in practice. And you're only a freshman. You were here last year, but he also did it to his other knee last year. Was out for the rest of the season. So he's out there with 2 very large knee braces on. He's got to be playing with pain, but he's a senior, wanting to play
last homecoming game.
Really important to him. Don Rawls,
what a catch!
Velcro man out there.
Was that a one-handed catch by Donnie?
Yeah, it was a one-handed catch.
Great concentration to hang on to the ball.
As there you see, nice one-handed catch.
Second down, 13.
2 wideouts on the left side. Going for a little dump pass. No protection right there. It was 73's guy. That's DJ Hawkins, I believe. Wasn't able to hold his guy and came right in on Troy. That's not what you like to see, Scott.
This is going to force a 3rd and long passing situation.
3rd and 20 for Buena Vista from their own 47-yard line.
As Craig Williams sends in the play. We got Craig and Donnie split on both sides.
Chad Wood and Chad Hissler in there at the backs. Once again, little delayed draw to Chad Hissler. Taking around the left side for good gain of about, 3 yards. But we're back 3 and 20. So the punt team comes in. Pat Hograve back once again for a second punt of the day.
Twice the return for Upper Iowa.
Oh, just got that one off. Did Pat Hograve. Upper Iowa really got in there fast, Scott, on that punt as he punched it out of bounds. So the defense comes back out. As you see, Matt Sauer back in there. He was out for the first couple series of the game. Upper Iowa will take it out at their own 32-yard line. That's where they'll start their offense.
And they're going to line up with 3 receivers to the left, to the near side here.
Handoff though to Darnell.
Autry to gain of about 4. It's probably
This one's Avery. The Northwestern guy's Autry.
Yeah. Hey. Well, if you wouldn't have said that, you would.
So gain of 3 there. Matt Naig getting the big hit. They haven't really let Darnell get the long run that he's used to, though.
Yeah, they've contained him really well.
As once again, they lead him out. Nick Grant with the first contact. But it looks like
short of first down.
Free tackle by Nick Grant. And 5 on the play.
It'll be 3rd and about 2 yards.
3rd down and 1. The Upper Iowa 42-yard line.
so it'll be 3rd and just inches for Upper Iowa. See what they do. Upper Iowa doesn't really seem to have a fullback of any kind, Scott. So
no, they're staying with that eye back.
Yeah. Never really brought in a fullback, so they don't have a lead blocker. But the quarterback, Bozen State, keeps it himself. And the push, he has enough for the first down on the push. As 25, Jason Fick is getting work on down on the sidelines.
First down, Upper Iowa.
Looks maybe like
42-yard line.
Contact or looks something to his face is what they're working on. As there you see the cheerleaders. Cold day, all bundled up in their winter gear. But hey, we go to school here. We have to be used to the cold weather, Scott.
That's right. Somebody jumped. And look out.
Drew Schwink going after the center.
We have a little bit of extracurricular activities going on. And I'm guessing Upper Iowa drew him off. No, they did not.
It is going against Buena Vista.
Wow.
First and 5.
Buena Vista says they were.
And I don't think the D-line's too happy about that.
Nope. Nick Grant saying that he was.
Yeah, Jamie Schofield's kind of wondering about that too.
Yep. But,
and usually we're at home, you usually get those calls, especially if you're homecoming.
There you see Buford the Beaver just relaxing in the bleachers, having a good time. I'm sure he's glad it's kind of cold out in that warm outfit. So Upper Iowa gets it once again. A little pass play up the middle. First down and about 3 more yards. Oh, there's a little number 3 points to the crowd there. Not really sure what that was for. A little trash talking maybe.
Yeah. Vaughn Blythe. Split end.
He's a junior from Wellsburg, Iowa. A lot of out-of-staters once again for Upper Iowa. Saw that from Dubuque also. A lot of guys. As I see number 21, John Quandle there from my hometown. Got to say a little word about that. I know him. Worked with him this summer. Good kid. Oh, geez, once again.
Yeah, his flag's out on this play.
Jason Giesel getting into the neutral zone.
And I'm wondering if this isn't that hard snap count by Boyson that might be drawn. If BV didn't jump off sides, if it's a hard snap count by Boyson.
I'd have to agree with you on that one, Scott, because it does look like...
It almost looks like he's kind of shaking his head when he...
Yep.
And I'm not sure if that's...
Nope. Double fouls there, they say, on both teams, so it neutralizes the call. So it's just basically a redo. It's first down and 10 once again for Upper Iowa. They go with the 2 wideouts, a little split end just off the line, and then the eye back.
The man in motion is number 32, Darren Moore.
Fake handoff, Jason Giesel. Oh, and intercepted! Oh, but nope, he drops it. Almost interception, but I believe he was out of bounds anyway. That was Ryan Rowe, excuse me. So once again, that will be 2nd and 10. That was a real nice play by the D-back, though, Ryan Rowe, to get up there. And that's what Coach Schwait wants. They need the turnovers, need to create fumbles, create interceptions in order to win this game. He said that was really important, especially on a cold day like this.
They'll stay in the 4-3 defense.
Handoff up the middle. Darnell Avery.
And Avery's starting to pound away now.
Tackle is made by Chad Nath, a senior from Esterville. And that is the end of the first quarter, as a scoreless game here. On the cold day, like we said, we have a scoreless game, 0-0. Buena Vista trying to create something. We'll throw her to a commercial break. Come right back and join us for the second quarter action, and hopefully a little offense will be created and Buena Vista will get a score on the board.
What's the secret behind the great taste of a Blimpie sub? Well, the secret is there are no secrets. It's a real sub made with real quality ingredients, fresh baked bread cut down the middle just like it's supposed to be, and filled with choice ham, roast beef, or turkey. The same goes for the cheese. It's real dairy cheese, and of course, we use nothing but fresh produce. That's a Blimpie sub. It's that simple. The real mystery is why anyone would eat anything else. Blimpie. It's a beautiful thing.
As we're back here now at Buena Vista football game on the lovely campus of Buena Vista University in Storm Lake, Iowa. Hope you're all enjoying it, sitting either in your dorm room or at home. Oh, nice play. Breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles.
Finally brought down inside the 10-yard line.
That's number 80 for Upper Iowa.
Sean Wilson, tight end.
Big guy, 6'3", 220 from Tom Bean, Texas. So he has another long trip. As we'll see a replay of that, breaking some good tackles with Sean Wilson. Here we go. He catches it there. Breaks one, breaks two, and then Jason Fick finally has to take him down. So they're at their own 10-yard line, Scott.
Upper Iowa is its first real threat of the ball game. Inside their own 10. Or inside BV's 10.
There's Darnell Avery running hard.
I think he got it.
I don't know.
At the last second, he made it cross the ball over the goal line, Eric.
And nope, they're putting it at about the foot-yard line.
No signals yet.
Gain of 9. Right at the yellow line. So Buena Vista's goal line defense has to come up big on 2nd and 1. Got to hold him here. We'll see what they do. 7 guys on the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion.
Jason Fick going with him. Jason, and he got a ball across.
Jason Boyson.
So they get the goal line touch. Big touchdown for Upper Iowa to take the lead at 6-0. And we have to say it was that one catch there by Sean Wilson's what helped him, Scott.
That was a big play of the drive. Absolutely.
So now Upper Iowa go with a little kick. Extra point here. By number 17. So that kind of deflates Buena Vista for right now. And that's a good kick. Make the score 7-0 right now. We'll have a kickoff here. And not faring good right now. Upper Iowa's offense really hasn't, or Buena Vista, excuse me's offense hasn't been able to produce much at all. So hopefully now, after being down now 7-0, they can come back and get something. Waverly.
Right. And it's some scores from around the Iowa Conference. Central is leading Simpson 7-0.
Yep, and Waverly's up 14-0 on William Penn.
And I think Decorah and Luther are tied at 7.
Well, wouldn't beat Decorah. Luther's in Decorah.
Yeah, Decorah and Laura said.
Yeah, Luther and Laura are tied at 7. But yeah, thinking of the Upper Iowa Conference, the only games you can compare really with these two is maybe Dubuque. We beat Dubuque pretty handily, and so did Upper Iowa last week, beat them 30-0. as we listen into a little defensive huddle here by John Ward.
Don't let him go that free. As soon as he comes, bounces that around. You're stronger than he is. We're going to run zone. We're going to have to run a bunch of
As here, going to run a little zone here against Upper Iowa. Talking about being tough. With the run back, a little short kick. That was 24, Brad Sprague, senior, picking up on it. Like we heard, defense going with a little zone, trying with that, hopefully with their passing game, the zone defense will kind of alleviate those open guys, so Buena Vista can guard them a little better.
Yep. And so far we haven't seen any of the option attack that we suspected we might for this game.
A little draw play to Chad Hissler on the right side. Gain of about 6 yards there for Chad. Chad Hissler's really good at spreading the field there, getting out towards the sidelines.
Quick moves to the outside, Chad Hissler.
Hard worker. He's also a sprinter for the track team. He's really a hard worker. Nothing but compliments for Chad Hissler by both coaches. As Ryan Grubb checks in at tight end. Right up the middle is Chad Hissler.
Big hole.
Big hole there for about a gain of
and the right
7 yards, I'd say.
The right side of the offensive line opened up a nice hole for Hissler to run through.
So that'll be first down for Buena Vista at about their own 39-yard line now. This offense has to get something going today. Nothing really happened. They only could muster up one touchdown against Wartburg last week. Hopefully to beat this team, they're going to have to do more than that. As once again, Chad Hissler with the call.
And this time he goes on the left side and doesn't find much happening.
Getting about maybe line of scrimmage, a gain of ones they're going to call it. Because there you see Chad. So now Buena Vista still at about their own 30-yard line here. Once again, a run and nothing doing for Chad Hissler back to about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.
It's 4 straight runs by Chad Hissler.
Yep. So this will be about 3rd and 8 now. You really have to wonder where the passing game is. I think.
Well, here comes Chris Williams into the ball game.
Craig Williams once again. And out is Trampus Wilm, 89. So they will probably go with the 2 wideouts with Don Walls and Craig Williams, and that's what they really have to go, those 2 guys. They're important, they're key factors, they're good receivers, they're pretty reliable, usually catch the ball for you. So we'll see what they do. 2-back set, rolling to Troy's right. And no room to go. Could get the ball off, and he's sacked for about a loss of 5.
Brought down by number 51.
There's no
Clint Rogers for the Peacock defense.
Nowhere to go at all for Troy Stoddard, and good coverage. That almost has to be a coverage sack for Upper Iowa because there's nobody open for Troy to throw to. So once again, for the 3rd time today, Pat Hograve's out to punt it away.
And back deep to return is number 3, Vaughn Blythe, who is not exactly a crowd favorite here at Buena Vista.
Once again, a short kick. Pat Hograve hoping for the roughing punter as he got knocked to the ground there after his punt. But Upper Iowa will take it over at their own 49-yard line here.
Good field position to start off with.
Great field position. Not the customary punts we're used to seeing for Pat Hograve.
The first punt of the game, excellent job by the return team and everybody all around.
Yep.
Got Upper Iowa pinned down at the 1.
Last 2 times, though, Upper Iowa's gotten some pressure in there. And Pat hasn't been able to get a good punt off. As Darnell Avery. And that's good for 10 yards.
Upper Iowa really starting to get some good pressure down there.
You can see why Avery's a good running back. He's got a low center of gravity, just kind of drives his tacklers with him.
Kind of like a Barry Sanders
type runner. Maybe a little bit more, not as slashing, but he's got the.
Go, Day!
Because once again, now Upper Iowa at Buena Vista's 40-yard line, and that's Daniel Avery once again for good gain of about 8-9 yards that time. And right there, that's just smash mouth football, just right up the gut.
Yep.
So now the defense has to come up and stop them big here. Not really sure. They're still sticking with that 4-3 defense.
4-3, that's right.
Yep. But as Coach Schwait said, every year they've gone with a 4-3 against Upper Iowa, so it's not a real surprise to the Peacocks. Back to pass.
Intercepted
by Mark Seaver at the 10-yard line. That's a great. I don't know who they were passing to that time.
That was.
Hopefully we can see it here on instant replay. And here we'll go. See Jason Bosen's dropping back. Miscommunication just threw behind number 2 there, but right into the hands of Mark Seaver. So that's a big one for those D-backs. Again, the second interception now on the day. One for Steve Dix and one for Mark Sievers.
And Mark Sievers has already had one real good hit, and now this interception. So let's see if the BV offense can get something started here. Well, you got 2 receivers split to the right side.
Back at their own 10-yard line. Handoff there to Andy Hollinsworth, the freshman from Emmitsburg. 36. He's getting up kind of gingerly there. So he'll come off. Chad Wood comes in. So does Kyle Pellett. I'm waiting for Buena Vista to start some more crisp running routes, trying to get that passing game going, Scott.
Yeah, they need to open up the pass more.
Once again, a run here. This is Brian Hart. No room at all. The Peacocks are just keying on Buena Vista's running game. As there you see a good picture of Coach Kevin Twait sending in the call. And an offensive mind there is Coach Kevin Twait, as one of the all-time leaders for a quarterback at Buena Vista. His dad's the head coach at Emmitsburg, just up the road here from Storm Lake.
I think maybe BV should try some screen passes.
Yeah.
To help that running game a little bit.
Need to get something going. You can't just be running all the time. And as their little draw player to Brian Hart, but can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's 4 and out for Buena Vista once again. All their drives have just been stalling, Scott.
Yep. The four possessions they've had so far, they haven't been able to get anything going.
This is the 4th time now Pat Hograve's in his own end zone. Not a good place for a punter.
And Upper Iowa's going to have excellent field goal position out of this.
Standing ahead of their own 50 right now. Oh, but nice booming punt. Nowhere to go. Oh, geez, that's Pat Hograve running all the way up there to push him out of bounds. Real nice boot there, almost about a 53-yard, maybe even farther than that, I'm thinking. About 53, 55-yard punt there for Pat Hograve, and that's the type of punts we're used to seeing.
That's against the wind a little bit, too. The wind's not lifting definitely on that kick.
So, like you said, Scott, great field position for Upper Iowa at Buena Vista's about their 42, 43-yard line.
It just makes it that much tougher on the defense to try to hold them on a half the size of the field.
They're running Darnell Autry. Avery, yep. It was a mistake for me. It was a mistake for me to put his name
You
up.
should not have said Autry when you started.
So if they're at their 37-yard line, once again, that was about an 8-yard, 9-yard gain. 9 yards is 2nd and 1.
8-9 yards a pop. for Avery last few times he's touched the ball.
Right up the gut. Slowed down a little by Nick Grant, but first down and much more. That's a gain of about 8, 9 once again.
And now Upper Iowa's really starting to move the chains. Just keeping the ball on the ground.
Just going right against the heart of this defense, are what they're doing, Scott.
And really, Upper Iowa must be just kicking themselves, thinking they should be up more than they are because they've had 2 interceptions already.
As it's 7:30 left in the second quarter, and Upper Iowa knocking at the door once again to increase their 7-0 lead. And we'd just like to tell you to stick around at halftime. We'll have the halftime festivities with the Buena Vista Marching Beavers.
We'll try to get some interviews too, Eric.
Yeah, and hopefully we can grab some crowd members out here and give us a little idea how they think the game's going. And we'll have the homecoming coronation crowd, I believe, at halftime. They'll be out here, so we'll be able to see them, the king and queen. As maybe we'll keep that little secret to the home viewing audience who they are. Quarterback keeper. Oh, he just falls or trips. I think he tripped over an offensive lineman once again.
Boyson lost his footing somehow.
Big stop now.
Should say Boyson's pretty big guy. 6'5". Yeah, 180. He's from Vinton, Iowa also. He's only a sophomore for Upper Iowa. But yeah.
So they got a lot to look forward to.
Yep.
Next year they should have a pretty good nucleus returning with Avery and Boyson still back.
Yeah, they will. It's not all the time you see a 6'5" quarterback. That gives him a lot of help with seeing everybody.
The pass goes to Vaughn Blythe.
As he's slow to get up. He's still ginger down there. So first down, or third down. No, it is first down. First and goal for Upper Iowa. As Sean Blythe comes off. First and about 6 yards, they're saying, to that end zone. So now another big stop has to come up for Buena Vista. 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Flags on the play.
Yep, dead ball. Guessing on this play, it'll be probably maybe against Upper Iowa. That's what it is, a legal procedure against Upper Iowa. So that'll help a lot now, pushing them back a little at Buena Vista's 11-yard line now.
Clock running with 5:50 left to go before the half.
It's a win, man.
Darnell Autry there for a gain of about a yard or 2 this time. Second and goal now for Upper Iowa. As they bring in 4 new guys.
Watch your pass now.
And Avery will go into the ball game for this play.
So they're just spreading the field. Look at this. 4 wideouts. Is it a pass, Scott, do you think?
I would think so.
And that's exactly what it is. A lot of good time. Oh, just deflected off of Jason Fick there.
It looked like Schofield got a hand on that too as well.
Jason Boson had a lot of good time back there, just couldn't find an open receiver. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Buena Vista, good job of holding Upper Iowa. As Darnell Avery comes back in now.
3rd down and 10. Big play here for a BV defense. They need a stop badly.
3 wideouts, one running back. Little option play.